things, sometimes the lives. Hi, hello. Welcome to Neptune Moons, another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be about your project. So you could have an art project, you could have a philanthropy project, you could have a work project. I don't know. Let's see. I have a lot of piles to choose from. I'm going to try to get through these pretty quickly, but let me give you an image just to show you. So we have, hold on one sec, guys. Pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And you are, in fact, encouraged to pick multiple piles because you could have like different projects for, you can get multiple messages from different piles, right? And of course, this is a timeless reading, so anytime you want to come back and in case you're working on another project and you want to see how that goes, then you can always come back to this one and we can see. But let's get it started. Ooh, I did not bring my my notebook to keep timestamps. Can we see the fire? Okay, let's get it started with pile number 1. What is this project? We have a hobby. So this could be a quilt. This could be, what else? Just a hobby. It could be a train set. I don't know, hobbies. What sort of hobbies you have? Let's keep it moving. We have the lovers. Ooh, this could be something you do with your partner or something you want to do with your partner or something that can attract a partner to you. Let's keep it moving. We have the 5 of Pentacles reversed. It might be something, okay, I see what's going on. So for the first pile, those who picked pile number 1, it looks like you might be doing a hobby to take your mind off a love situation, to sort of not feel, not have your mind race about it, right? With this 5 of Pentacles, this is a card about being left out in the cold is what they say, right? But because it's reversed, it's kind of like you are seeing, and we have an eye right here, you are seeing other ways to take your mind off this so that it's not just like spinning in hamster wheels over and over again, right? And with this 2 of Swords, there are some things that you are avoiding because he is blindfolded. He has a sword over his eyes and over his mouth. So he doesn't want to look at it. He doesn't want to speak about it. He just wants to bury himself in his hobby to avoid a sort of spiral. So let's see. We also have, you could, for some of you, you could be involved in a third-party situation. The lovers, I usually get lovers as a great card, right? Soulmate card. But in this particular deck, we have 2 women, sort of like Siamese twins. I know that's probably not, conjoined twins, I guess is the PC term for it. Redhead, and then a brunette, and then this guy here. And so who do I choose? This one or this one, right? So you may be conflicted. You may have like, I feel like for men who are watching this pile, you may have gotten like just stung by Cupid's arrow from one person when, you know, maybe the right thing to do is to be with this other person. And so now you're like, what do I choose now? So you don't want to even see, like, you don't even want to examine it. So this hobby sort of takes your mind off that. But if it's a third-party situation, why would you feel like kicked out of the cold? This might be someone from the past that has a home here. But anyway, let's continue. So we have vitality, about health. There might be, this is a timeless reading, so anytime you watch it is perfectly okay, but we are in the middle of a pandemic and we have to do things a little differently. So you may have had hobbies that sort of kept you active and healthy before the pandemic hit, and now we have to think of creative ways to stay active in the community, keep our brains active, keep our bodies active, keep our sort of creativity active. And so if you chose pile number 1, this is talking about, you know, for others of you, you might be missing this sort of thing, like missing all of this activity, because it helped you sort of avoid that sort of thing, right? An old hobby might have helped you even better. So it's like, you know, there's something in your emotional world that you're not quite ready to face, or there's not clarity, you don't know how, yada, 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 but you used to escape with it through hobbies, through this particular hobby. And it could have been very interactive with a lot of people, and now you have to sort of rethink how to stay active, but it's also caused a lot of free time to think about these things you never wanted to examine in the first place. We also have inner temple, devotion, tune in to the portal of your heart. So yeah, I feel like this was a opportunity for you to go within instead of looking for like that outside source to fulfill you, or like the outside source to sort of mask, not mask, well, I guess you are wearing a mask, but make you sort of forget about your problems for a minute, right? And not actually face them. We also have, you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. So whatever your project is, you might be very close to achieving it. For some of you, you might have been really close, and then the pandemic hit, and then it put a damper on your progress. If it's something like that takes like perseverance, or takes you know, dedicated work effort, you might have like almost reached that breakthrough, almost reached that like personal milestone of just a fun hobby. Like if you go bowling and you were almost at that high score, and now, you know, you've got out of practice, and so you have to like start all over again with that hobby, right? We have abundance. This could be a hobby that brings you a lot of wealth. It could be a hobby that's a good second income. It could be a lot of, it could be passive income. I feel like there is some hobby that can bring you passive income that the lockdown has, and when we say inner temple, this is like being inside, being in your inner temple, right? But the lockdown has shown you, and made you sort of slow down on these hobbies, and choose sort of one that can bring you that, what do I want to say? Like, it's not a stream of income with this abundance. I don't feel like it's a stream of income that you can sort of quit your day job with, but it will bring that that flow of money in, kind of like this stuff. But anyway, I hope that made sense. I got 11 other piles to choose from, so I gotta make these quick, guys. I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you would like a personal reading. You know what to do. Love you. Okay, so pile number 2, we have a writing. Writing. 8 of Wands, that's all about writing, communication, and expression. We have Jake and Jack, might be significant to you. Character name, I don't know. We have the Hierophant reversed. We have 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is haunting these readings. Choices, people. We got to make choices. I feel like you are going to have a lot of offers coming in on this project, and And you, I feel like you might get offers from a lot of well-known people, but you'll actually resonate more with like an alternative source. So I don't know what you're writing. You could be writing a script, you could be writing a book, you could be writing a class, dissertation. I don't know what you're writing, but whatever project you're working on, it does involve like communication with this 8 of Wands. And likewise, a lot of communication is going to be coming in. So you're going to get a lot of feedback on whatever this is. And you're going to get it from a lot of big names and whatever that is, big name publishers or big name studios or whatever it is. But I feel like the one you connect with the most is sort of this alternative path. So it might not be the most popular. It's a little more risky as far as getting your name out there, but it's like the connection is better, right? It's like you resonate with the company culture. You resonate with the whoever your audience is, whatever your platform is, right? But there are choices to be made. So let's keep moving. We have Unbound. For some of you, this could be even like, when I saw Unbound, I thought like bound books, unbound books, abridged version, unabridged version. So this could be, I'm also hearing series. So if you have a book series, it's like it might get picked up for another book. I guess that goes with TV. What else could you write? Columns, picked up for more columns, something like that. But it says, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Ooh, so with this Hierophant reversed, you may be leaving some contractual things that are no longer serving you. You may be breaking contracts with old, what would you call that? Collaborators, old business partners that just no longer serve you. If you have an agent, if you write for a magazine, if you write for, I don't know, this, that, and the other, you may want to break that. Also, if you, with the Hierophant is very traditional. So if you work in a corporate environment, you are breaking ties with that corporate environment and going into, another phase of your life. But it's releasing soul patterns. So this is releasing things that you've been doing over and over again, and you want to get out of that loop. We have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Full moon in Gemini is around December, I believe. Or you could have a Gemini. You might be a Gemini. You don't have to be. Hierophant is also Taurus, but it doesn't matter. So answers you need are coming. Okay. So maybe it's best not to make this choice right now because you might not have all the answers to make that choice. We also have everyone's a teacher. So you might teach creative writing or teach how to write, teach online courses. You may go into a writer's group to exchange information. Everyone's a teacher. You could take an online course to help you write, but there's some sort of learning element. You might also just buff up on writing stuff. You know, we can tell a story pretty easily, but when it comes to writing those query letters, when it comes to for screenwriters, you have to write treatments, you have to write series Bibles, you have to write log lines. And so when it comes to all that other small stuff, there might be something that you can learn to advance this situation. We also have follow your heart. So yes, some of you might be leaving something very traditional and going into and pursuing writing, but let me know how it goes. Also, I want to say that some of you might feel like going into teaching is like giving up, but it'll actually help you become a better writer if you, because sometimes we like learn as we teach, right? So we get better as we share our knowledge with others. I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye. Okay, pile number 3. We have life events. Life events. So this could be a baby shower. This could be a wedding. This could be a bridal shower, birthday party, anniversary, something like that, right? Family reunion, something like that. Let's keep it moving. Let's see what the cards say. You have the Tower reversed. So opening up, a place to open up. We have the 10 of Pentacles. That's a very family-oriented card. And we have the 8 of Staffs. Lots of talking, lots of opening up. For some of you, I'm hearing intervention. I know that's like, who plans an intervention with... I'm going to bring my 7-layer bean dip to the intervention. Maybe, I don't know. We also have take a break. So yeah, this feels very like a family vacation. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So this might be planning for a vacation for your family, family reunion, family getaway. Interesting, interesting. We have look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Full moon in Sagittarius is in June, around June, I believe. And Sagittarius is the wanderer. Sagittarius is the explorer, the adventurer. So this is all about getting away, planning a trip, planning a travel. And first of all, I have to explain this so often, but yes, these are timeless readings. Anytime you watch them is when you're meant to see them. But we are currently in a pandemic and our travel is a little limited for a lot of us. So with this 10 of Pentacles, it's kind of like the limitations that we are experiencing as far as work from home goes, as far as not being able to travel as easily as we would like goes. Within this time period of waiting, you also have an opportunity to save all that money. So there's going to be plenty of resources to have a very fun vacation with the ones you love, and it's going to have a lot of people open up and share their stories and be vulnerable and you know, look at the bigger picture. It's like no drama. I feel like this trip is going to be no drama, so you don't have to worry about it. We have divine timing. So yeah, this is kind of like how we are restricted right now and we can't go anywhere, but like the divine timing is going to help us save. So you might want to plan a family get-together now where you start saving collectively for that, so that by the time you're able to all go, you know, you would have a big nest egg for that vacation. We also have engagement. So the life event that you may be planning is an engagement, or someone around you might be planning an engagement. And it could be around this party. Let me see. For those of you who are in a place to get engaged, then your partner could be planning you and your partner could be planning a trip together, and this might be behind the scenes. I don't know. But there's a lot of good food, good wine, and if it's not like getting engaged to be married, this is just talking about engaging with each other, right? The Tower is about being vulnerable and opening up. The 8 of Wands is about fast-moving communication. And then what else did we have? I don't know. I mean, Sagittarius energy is kind of talky, talkative. Yeah, for those of you wanting it, hoping, engagement. But it does not have to be a wedding ring. But this trip is going to go really well, and you'll get to peel off that new layer with that person that you care about, or those people that you care about, and get to know them on a deeper level. And there may be some delays right now, but those delays prepare you for a better trip ahead. So I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, check the description box below. Feel free to pick any of the other piles. Love you. Bye. Okay, pile number 4, we have philanthropy. Philanthropy. So you could be, you could have a project at a church, a charity, a nonprofit organization, fundraiser. Let's see what we got here. We have the 5 of Wands reversed. We have the 10 of Swords reversed. And we have the 10 of Wands reversed. I feel like for this project, you might be doing a lot, not getting recognized, having a hard time breaking through. It's like you have a lot of ideas, but no one is seeing you except maybe like a little antagonist. In this card, we have a man who is behind a glass, and he's wearing the same outfit as this little girl. But he's like, oh, let me out. And it looks like no one can see him, right? So it's like, you might be speaking up and just getting ignored. I'm curious about this 10 of Swords. Let me talk this out. Maybe you're just over it. Let's get more cards. We have Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. So for some of you, you could be organizing like a dance-off, or dancing for charity, something like that, or holding a dance for, and the tickets go to some charity. You are unable to get through, and it's because someone is going through their own pain, their own issues, and really I feel like they are old and done with issues, but this person is still living in the past, so it's making it hard to be seen, get through to them. It's kind of like they, when I was involved in my church more, I was really enthusiastic with a lot of ideas on how to help the church, how to get people more involved, how to, do more for the community. And I would get a lot of like, no, 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 no. And it just like beat down my enthusiasm eventually, But the older members of the church, they had been around long enough to know that sometimes you can aim too high and then nothing gets done, right? So say no at first, and then you can come around to yes, right? But it crushed my dreams. So I feel like that's what you may be experiencing now, is someone who, they're living in the past of like, we can't do this, let's not take a risk. And you're like ready to go. You're ready to break down this wall and, get on with it. But there is some resistance from someone else who had their own like failures going on. So they don't want to take a risk on any of your ideas because they don't want to fail again. But with this Dance with Life energy, you don't have to be holding on, planning a dance or anything. But the overarching message of this is that just go with the flow, right? Don't try to control that person because they cannot be controlled. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. New moon in Cancer is July, around the time of July. And you and your loved ones are safe. Dance with life. We have authenticity here. So there could be some writing involved. And we have story of my life. Little snake proposing to a mouse. This could also be a theater performance, and you might be dealing with some egos. And you and your loved ones are safe. Maybe this project is really important to you because it is like part of your safety. I can only think of one example right now. Don't mean to get... I can only think of one example right now, which would be, you know, if you are a Black person participating in Black Lives Matter, something that is like very much at the forefront of your experience, right? Human experience. So it means so much to you. So whenever these people keep coming up with no, 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 it's like for this like project to raise money that's like seemingly fun. I mean, it is fun, but for a good cause, it's like you want the best for it, but this other person with their own issues isn't taking it as seriously enough. They're saying no because of their own limitations in their mind. But like I feel like you might take it on a personal level because this is your life, right? This is your like experience. This is why you're so heavily involved in this cause, right? So you and your loved ones are safe. That's just saying, like, go with the flow of this situation because I feel like it might take some persistence with this person or explaining it to them in a different way. No might just be their, like, knee-jerk reaction, right? It might take a little more tries to get them to say yes. With the authenticity card, this typewriter card, I also want to say that you could, I just heard shout them out in a newsletter. Don't know where that came from. That's going to help some of you, but you could like brag about them, hype them up in a newsletter, butter them up. If that's the type of person that you're dealing with, go for it. But also, emails. For some reason, I got email from this guy, so you might write an email to this person and tell them the story of your life and why this means so much to you, why this project means so much to you, why it's so personal to you. And instead of like just explaining the fun part of it, explaining like the meaning behind why you want this event to be perfect, right? So let me know if that resonated. I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to pick another pile. I love you very much. Bye. Okay, pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have research. So this could be psychic research, astrology. This could be investigative reporting. This could be grants, grant writing. I mean, we had writing in another pile. You're free to choose other piles. In fact, I recommend you choose other piles. But research, let's see what we get. We have the King of Swords reversed. The King of Swords is a very learned man. He has degrees and he has a wealth of knowledge. He's reversed right here, so something tells me that you may have some insecurities about your academic abilities in this situation if it comes to research, right? I mean, if we're dealing with research, that is very air, a very air project, elemental air, right? So it does require a lot of mental acumen, I guess, Let's keep it moving. We have the Ace of Rods, action. So you're very fired up about this project. You're ready to move. We also have the World reversed. I feel like this is something that it might be a controversial topic where half of the scientists believe this about it, and then the other half of the scientists believe this about it, right? For that reason, it might be hard to verify sources and stuff like that. I also feel like this is maybe an it might be a subject matter that's hard to pinpoint exactly with the world reverse. It might be a subject that is hard to, just an esoteric subject, like UFOs, aliens. We're not 100% sure about that information. Versus, legitimate, credible people. I also feel like with the world card reversed, sometimes this is my internet card, World Wide Web. You might have to get a lot of information online, but you might find more credible sources in something like books, especially with this King of Swords card reversed. Or you might have to get knowledge like offline somehow, like interacting with someone. Kind of like when you're learning a new language, it helps to talk to someone who speaks that language so that you can interact with them in real time, right? So it's something like that might not be found on as easily on Google, right? You could also be experiencing like information blocks. It does happen, guys. They do block it. And we don't get the same internet. It's all, our Google searches are based off of our data. So we don't even get all of the information, all of the bigger picture. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive Hits and Soul Tribe. So with this Intuitive Hit, Soul Tribe, all coming together in a group, because we do see... Stop playing. See? All of these people together. It's like you have to learn through interacting with someone else, like I was saying about learning foreign languages. It could be researching foreign languages, foreign cultures, and so you really have to get involved with that specific group. But it's something you can't just go on Google and have a big understanding of the situation, right? We have prosperity lies ahead. Ew. New moon in Taurus. So this could be something that is very profitable. Maybe you are researching a business project for some of you. For others of you, this could be some sort of socioeconomic research. Let's keep it moving. We have positive thinking. Right as I said socioeconomic research. I thought about this book I read, The Six-Figure Woman, Secrets of a Six-Figure Woman or something. And a lot of it was mindset, law of attraction stuff. But, you could be researching law of attraction, quantum physics type of stuff. That's sort of hard to prove, right? A lot of it is theoretical. A lot of it we just don't know yet. Hard to prove. But with this positive thinking, this is all about creating our own matrix, so to speak. But whatever this is, it is going to be very prosperous for you. But you do have to have patience. I think the biggest challenge you're going to have to face is the doubt in yourself that you may not have all the answers, that you may not know it all. But you have to have patience that all of us are learning, right? And that there's, especially with this garden on her head and like her growing it with this water can. It's like we never stop learning. We never stop getting new information, getting new sources, right? So yeah, let me know if that resonated. I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. Bye. Okay, pile number 6. What are we on? We're on 35, halfway done. Okay, pile number 6 has content. So this could be commercials, marketing, ads. It could be social media content, TikTok videos. It could be YouTube videos. It could be Facebook stories. I don't know, but content. We have the Page of Swords reverse. So spy. You got a spy. We also have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is player boy, but right now I'm feeling him as like inaction, inactivity. So you could have a spy that is not acting. They're sort of like watching in the background, watching your content in the background, not saying anything right now. And you keep pumping it out. You are consistent. That is the hardest thing for me, guys, is consistency, because I have all these ideas and I get scattered sometimes and I want to achieve like all of them, but we are only human. We have our limitations. So I have to like narrow down, like really get down to what I want, right? But you are really good about making consistent content that is, I don't want to say formulaic in the sense that it's easy, you just follow the formula, but it's like you, your audience knows what to expect because you keep the same style over and over again, and it just like keeps them coming back, right? Because they can rely on that certain storyline, and you are on top of it, right? Unlike myself, who was supposed to record these in advance and schedule them at 5 a.m. I am doing them during my live readings. So, but you, my friend, are creating social media content or any kind of content that is always consistent. So again, your audience knows what to expect. So you always have it on time on Monday or whatever day, right? So you are really good at that, and you're getting even better at your content. Practice makes perfect. You're getting really good. Congratulations. We have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So with this Star Mother, I'm actually getting like star quality. So you could like have a big following, or even if you don't have a big following, you could have people watching that you never expected, that might not actively say like, I am watching you, I saw this, but who believe in you, right? And who see your potential and see that star quality along the way. I also want to say with Star Mother, you could have a very maternal energy about you. So like mama energy, you could have a mom blog, a mom channel, I don't know. We also have Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. Believe in the impossible, you never know. We have Connection, love it. Connection, so definitely World Wide Web. And we have Communication. One advice I want to give to you guys, I'm bad at it, but one advice I want to give to you guys is to interact with your engagement. I used to interact, and I think like, I don't know, I heart everyone's comment, but it really is good to get that engagement where you comment back and all of that. I need to get better at it, but I feel like that's going to give you a real boost, and it's going to build a connection with your audience so that your audience is like your best marketer, right? The people who already like you are your best hype people, right? So interacting with the hype people that you already have can really have this element this hard work pay off, right? Because you worked so hard on it. Love it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. You are free to pick other piles. I know there are a lot. Got to get through to them. Got to get through with them. Love you. Bye. Okay, pile number 7. We have art. So your project could be an art project in some way, shape, or form. Sculpture, painting, I don't know. We have the 3 of Hearts. Ooh. I don't know. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the King of Cups. Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. King of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. 3 of Cups is reunion. 3 of Cups can also be like out with your friends. So the Queen of Swords is a very smart, intelligent woman. She can keep up with current events. She can keep up with that book you like, right? She can keep up with like worldly culture things, what's happening, you know, in Syria and all that stuff. She can, she's very witty. She knows like a little bit about everything, right? Very intelligent, very intellectual. So at an art show, a Queen of Swords person can be like, this symbolizes the globalization of our society, da 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 da, right? So, very smart, very brainy. And the King of Cups is more of the feeling aspect of the art, right? Like, you know, this color of blue helped me heal my divorce with my wife or something, right? I don't mean to laugh. But the King of Cups would be someone who connects with the art on more of an emotional level, on more of a feeling level. They have, when we say sensitive people, they're sensitive to the earthly plane, right? So like sensitive to color, right? Color can give them a feeling. Red can give them a feeling. I mean, red gives everyone a feeling. Colors give everyone a feeling. But like water people really feel it, right? We also have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. I want to be held, please. So travel, a trip, okay. You might have painted something that looks like a like vacation spot getaway. I don't know. There was another pile for vacations. You are totally welcome to pick multiple piles. There's so many of them. This might be double message, I don't know. We also have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Full moon in Aries is in October, but a fiery climax approaches. It may seem like nothing is happening with this project, nothing is happening with this art. It's just like maybe something that you're not gonna get to show anyone. And I feel like something is going to come in like a spark, like really quick, and change that, right? Okay, but there is like a sense of resting. We also have worthiness and wonder. Worthiness and wonder. For some of you, you know, when I say art, this could be a painting, but it could also be filmmaking. We do have 3D glasses right here. It could be VR, it could be video games, it could be any sort of art medium, right? But you definitely have an audience that you have in mind, and it's art that like provokes audiences, right? So one thing to keep in mind whenever we are struggling is the how and the why we're in this business, right? So your art basically is a conversation starter. Your art is basically something people don't have to like it. People don't have to dislike it. It's just like something for the collective to talk about, to experience, and to think about things in different ways. So I feel like with this worthiness, you have to sort of have the confidence in yourself to feel like you're worthy enough to share your message, because your message is something that the collective needs, right? So whenever you get bummed, as far as like, I'm feeling like starving artist vibes. So if you get bummed as far as not getting commissioned, not getting a job, not getting hired, this, that, and the other, this is a time of rest so that you can build up your worthiness, because you need to have that inner sense of knowing and belief in yourself that your voice is meant to share with others, to elevate them, to help them, to inspire them, to get them to think differently, right? Yeah, beautiful. But I feel like there is something that's going to come out of the blue with this full moon in Aries. Aries is very like, ha, I'm here. There might be like a very enthusiastic fan or something that inspires you, But yeah, let me know. I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You are free to pick other piles. There are a lot. That's what they're here for. But if this is where I leave you, then it was a pleasure, and I will see you next time. I love you. Bye. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pile number 8. We have home improvement, DIY, home decor, home renovation. We have plea. You might have to take out loans you weren't expecting. Maybe the expenses were over what you had budgeted for, and so now you have to ask for more money with that plea card. We have strategy. You might take some strategy involved. You could also be selling a house, buying a house, something like that, but like renovating houses. We also have release. So yeah, definitely selling a house if that's the case, right? But you might have run over budget, and so now there is a strategy to, as far as what to do. For others of you, you might have bought like a money pit or something, and it's time to realize that like you need to sell the house. But you might come up short as far as having the capital to make the repairs, and you don't have, like, the bank won't loan you anything, right, for these repairs. So you have to sort of think of these different strategies to release the home. You could be dealing with even foreclosures and stuff, I'm hearing, for some of you. But for others of you, I feel like this is releasing some expectations. If you do go over budget and you're trying to skimp, but it might be unethical or something, because the 7 of Swords can be a little sneaky energy. So if you're trying to like cut cords as far as labor or something goes, we need to talk. but that's obviously not good. But just release expectations as far as maybe what contractors and construction workers can realistically achieve, right? That could be a problem for some of you. We also have protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. For some of you, this could be like a family home that you're renovating to sell, and it is decorated in your old family members' style. So it's bringing back a lot of memories. So this is saying, like, cut the cord as far as memories go. Sometimes, like, going through our loved ones' photos and stuff can be just sort of like debilitating because it brings up all these memories. We start crying and like we never like go through the attic and deal with those things, right? So this is just saying, cut the cord. This will be the last time to release those things for some of you. We also have new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. New moon in Libra is in October. This could be related to a spouse, related to your wife. Could be wife or husband, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, father-in-law, daughter-in-law, anything like that. In-law, your in-laws. For others of you, you could have gotten a divorce and you know, this is fixing up the house and perhaps getting it ready to sell. And for a very small portion of you, it could be that, and I'm very sorry, you could have dealt with an abusive relationship where you don't feel safe in the home anymore. So that's why you're fixing it up to move, to release it so that you can get feel better protected. We have joy. I like that card. And we have clarity. I feel like with this clarity card, you know, he's peeling off the orange peel. So it's like demolition. So I feel like with these renovations, it's really going to help improve your mind. Sort of like how whenever you organize a closet, sometimes it can really help you with your problems because it's like compartmentalizing all of those feelings, right? Putting it in the right places, having that visual thing, the visual structure and organization in front of you so that your mind isn't so cluttered by a mess, right? With the joy, I feel like this is going to bring you a lot of joy. The finished product is going to bring you a lot of joy, but the main thing I see is releasing expectations on how much of a luxury you can have, like how many expenses you can realistically afford on this home, but also joy in finding creative ways to spend money for renovations or to get creative about how you can do this DIY project to do these renovations, right? Let me know if that resonated. I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. If you would like to choose more piles, go for it. But if this is where I leave you, I love you. Bye. Okay, pile number 9. Number 9, we have spotlight, spotlight. So you could be acting, you could be politician, you could be on-air personality. You might have to go to the gym, get some exercise, do your makeup, hair, or, you know, you have to, something about keeping up with your physical appearance, right? So this project is where all eyes are going to be on you. Let's see. We have the 2 of Imps reversed, okay, that talks about plans. We have Judgment reversed. There might have been some poor judgments in planning. And we have the 3 of Bats reversed. Okay, for some of you, I feel like there have been some poor judgments in planning because of a heartbreak. You might have taken on this project to sort of show an ex up, right? I mean, especially with this spotlight, it could be like revenge body stuff, right? So there could have been some bad judgments as far as, you know, taking diet pills. Don't take diet pills, guys. I can share with you my embarrassing stories someday, but don't take diet pills. Really don't. And actually, I think it's already on here. If you go to my Big Kids podcast, scroll down my page, my Big Kids podcast, I think the first one that I have in the playlist talks about my diet pill experience. But seriously, guys, don't do it. But in an attempt to be in the spotlight, you have made some poor judgments, poor planning because of this broken heart. We have Pillars of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. I like it. I like it. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. As soon as I said I like it, I was thinking, actually, I don't feel great about that card, because I feel like with this, you are the oracle, I feel like there might be some cockiness, some sort of being a little too big for your britches. And as soon as the meditate and contemplate card came out with the new moon in Pisces, new moon in Pisces is in March. This really feels like too big for your britches. It's like meditate, slow down, right? Also with Pisces, Pisces is sort of like the anti-ego, in my opinion. It's like collective unconscious, right? So just remember, while you're in the spotlight, you have a lot of influence and power over others. If like you are photogenic, if you are telegenic, if you you know, have that star quality, it is like a privilege and an honor. And because you have that influence, you also have a responsibility to you know, lead audiences in the best way. So I don't know, just don't take that for granted, like your platform for granted, is what I'm saying. Don't if you have achieved like a level of body goals or something, I think that's great. And of course, we want you to have confidence, but just like be aware of your motivations for doing all this, for being in the spotlight. Is it because you you want to share your light with others, being in this spotlight, or is it because you want to get back at your ex, right? So just think twice about it. That's what we're meditating on, right? We have get centered. Oh my gosh, same thing. Get centered, meditate, contemplate, same cards. So this coming new moon in Pisces might be a very good opportunity for a moon ritual for you. It might be a very significant moon ritual for you. I don't know where Pisces is in your chart, but it might be something to explore. We also have impermanence. This is a really deep card, so and these cards are really corny, so I want to read you this one. It says, life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing I will leave them behind. As I drift from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity. So basically what that's saying is even if your ex were to get jealous because you have this revenge body, there are ups and downs in life, and you can't really hitch your wagon to the positive things in life, right? You sort of have to take the good with the bad. Am I making sense here? Got to get on to the last three. We are at an hour, and I want to get these in. But I love you very much, guys. Let me know if that resonated. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to choose another pile, I encourage it. I did a lot here today. But if this is where I leave you, mwah, mwah, I will see you later. Bye. Okay, pile number 10. Pile number 10, we have body. So you could be working on your body. You could be an athlete. You could just want to, you know, work on body goals. The last pile that I did, so that was 9. Yeah, 9. Might resonate with you too with the body stuff. But let's keep it moving. Body, athlete, dancer, health. It doesn't even have to be like pump up the gym type of style. This could just be projects as far as, you know, I want to quit smoking, something like that. So we have goal. Yes, definitely have to meet the goal. Guys, goal. Number 26. I need to get better about telling you guys the numbers, because look at what we have here. We have conditioning. 33. Where are you? What are you? conditioning. And we have regrets. So for those of you who chose this pile, you could be 33, by the way, 33 number, and 18. 26, 33, 18. So for some of you, you could have had some health complications and you're having regrets that you didn't condition your body sooner enough, because you know, it takes a certain amount of endurance to just keep your machine running, right? Keep this body, this machine running. And so you may have had a setback as far as not being as active as you should be. But what this is encouraging you to do is to set a goal for yourself, whatever that might be. So if it is like breath work, if it is getting your heart rate up, if it is, I don't know, getting down a dress size, something like that. Just setting like realistic goals for yourself to set you in motion and to pull you out of these regrets, right? We also have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. For some of you, this could be baby weight, right? With birthing a new age. So it could be like your birthing weight, right? That you're trying to get back to your old body with, right? I'm feeling called to share with you guys that you're probably not going to get back to your old body, but you have to condition, because we are talking about conditioning, right? You have to condition this body to be it's like you can't slack as much. You can't eat as much junk food, slack on exercises as much. Like, you have to be on top of it. I also want to say with conditioning, I wear them. I will not hide the fact, but I wear waist trainers, butt lifters. Gives me Kim Kardashian, Cardi B, a Cardi B shape, right? So that compression really does help with my shape. I think I might even get arm stuff, because this is a troublesome spot, and it helps with your posture, right? So something like shapewear, sculpt wear, something like that, could help you get back into conditioning your body. But this time you can sort of, it's like you can do better spot training. You might not be as thin as you used to, but you could do spot training on your body, right? So we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Full moon in Pisces is in September. So spirituality and practicality. For some of you, you might have to put some sort of spiritual aspect to your workout routine to make it meaningful. I have to do this all the time. I haven't done it with fitness routines, although I bet it would be like, oh, if I did do that. But with daily routines, it's really helpful for me to mix it with a spiritual element, because my moon in the 9th house in Virgo. Virgo is all about routines. 9th house is all about spirituality, right? So to have those rituals, those daily like beauty routines, beauty rituals, and add meaning to that really helps me stay on top of that, right? So that could be helpful for you as far as you know, getting your body back to how you want it to be. We also have courage. Yes, have the courage to do it. So if you are scared to show yourself, if you are scared that you know, you're not going to be the best when you start out, then this is encouraging you to just have that bravery to swallow your fear and push through your fear, and then that's going to give you the confidence to you know, build your body back up. Also want to say, for some of you, some sort of adrenaline based fitness might be good for you. Like kickboxing or some sort of self-defense, martial arts type of stuff with this courage, right? With trust, we also have, oh, I already read that card. We have the bear with the shark. So that's reminding me of more self-defense, martial arts stuff when it comes to like, I can trust to be a blind bear, and if that shark tries to mess with me, I got him, right? So something like that, like trust in yourself to like, take that. So that might be a really helpful way for you to exercise is some sort of fighting aspect to keep you safe, right? And with this trust, I also wanted to say that your results are going to be slower than you might be used to. You could even be someone who is used to shaping your body, used to training your body, and after you had a kid, your body is just not like it used to be. So it's like you have to develop a whole new routine for yourself, or a whole new way of structuring your fitness plans and your workouts, right? So you have to trust that this is going to work. But like I said, I don't feel like it's going to be as quick as what you used to. And the stuff you might have relied on before isn't going to be as helpful, like little things like laxatives or something. Did I tell the last pile, or did I tell this pile? Don't take diet pills. But try to not think of the speed of it, right? Like, I got to lose this weight really quick. Think about it as like long-term, like lifestyle, you know, like this is something I am consistently on top of because I want a healthy body. For those of you who are, it's not baby weight, I feel like there has to be courage to set these goals and to condition yourself in this way, and you can't regret any steps you never took in the past to build up this endurance. The only thing you can do is start now. You can birth a new age right now, right? And you know, even if you just take a walk around the block to start, you know, something that might be helpful is to add that spiritual aspect to it, with this balanced spirituality and practicality. Add the spiritual aspect to it so that, you know, whenever you take a walk around the block, it's like a meditative thing. You know, think out your life while you're taking a walk around the block, right? So anyway, I love you very much. Let me know if that resonated. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, you know what to do. And also, if you want to look at other piles, I encourage it. There are a lot of them, so different messages might resonate. Okay, pile number 12. We have activism. So this could be political activism, humanitarianism, activism in your church, being active, especially in a civic way, right? So we have the King of Wands. King of Wands is a politician. You could be volunteering for a campaign or something. The Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is overburdened. And the Four of Coins, Four of Pentacles, Four of Diamonds. With this project, you might have a very limited and low budget and not enough people to delegate your responsibilities to. But there's a lot of bravado that is coming off, meaning there's a lot of, you're putting on a like brave face and sort of showing off more confidence than what is going on behind the scenes. What's going on behind the scenes is that you don't have enough money and you don't have enough people and you're stressed putting this together. We also have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? So this could be a project where you have to travel. This could also be like a march or a race or like a protest. Where are you being called to? What did it say? To journey to. So you journey to like a march or a protest, something like that, right? So you could be like leader of this group or something. We have your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Full moon in Taurus is in November. And yeah, so like I said with this bravado is you might have a lot of confidence and like passion for this project, and you might be a great leader. It's just there are simply not enough resources to sustain what you want to do. So it needs a practical plan before it looks chaotic and scattered and, you know, not well thought out. We have sanctuary, so this could definitely be a church. If you are involved in activism and like political activism and you are anti-church, there are a lot of churches who actually help with activism, help with mobilizing those groups. So that could, so we could be talking about that, but also you might be holding something within your house, within the sanctuary, right, or within a church. But if it's within your house, it could be something like a phone bank or I don't know. What else do we have? We have spontaneity, okay, and nature. Interesting. One way to cut costs is with this spontaneity, sanctuary, and nature. The sanctuary and nature are two different places, right? One is indoors, where it's home, it's shelter, and then one is outdoors, where it's free. So with this needing a practical plan and not having enough people to delegate, I feel like for some of you, the answer is to hold this event outside and not inside as intended. That's going to be for some of you. I don't know what this event is. And to come up with more of a plan instead of being so spontaneous. With the spontaneity, it usually encourages spontaneity, but I feel like this is to sort of reel back and dot your I's, cross your T's before, like maybe there is a habit of being like, you know, there's a demonstration tomorrow, let's go. When a lot of people need more planning, right? So a lot of people need like more of a heads up. They can't just drop everything and go to these events. So you might feel like all your work is for naught if these events aren't doing well, but the events aren't doing well because people don't have enough preparation for them, right? Let me know if that resonated. I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye. Okay, last but not least, this was a long one. Party. Planning a party. You can also check other piles. Forgot to tell that other one. We have the King of Pentacles reversed. We have the Three of Cups reversed. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. And we have the Six of Wands, okay? So this is a party to recognize someone, to celebrate someone, but it looks like there are people in discord, maybe members of the family, whatever you're celebrating. It does look like an individual celebration, so something that isn't really baby or wedding, but maybe like a birthday party or celebration, like a work promotion. But there's one specific person that everyone is sort of gathering around to celebrate, but these different groups of people are in discord and they do not like each other. And we also have the King of Pentacles reversed, who is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. He's reversed. Why is he a grump in this picture? Could be a father. Let's keep it moving. We have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Maybe this grumpy King of Pentacles doesn't approve of where you're going, so doesn't believe that your path should be celebrated. We have take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. We have no judgment from this grumpy King of Pentacles. And we have forgiveness. With this party, you're being called to forgive someone. There's forgiveness required. I don't know if you're required to forgive this grumpy King of Pentacles. He's required to forgive you. I feel like everyone wants to come together during this party, and if you are dealing with a grump, I feel like there needs to be a discussion as far as, you know, you have forgiven him. There's no judgment on the situation. Let's just have fun, right? Because we have Joyville. It says Joyville right here. They're throwing their hands up in the air like, yeah, up in the air, just don't care. No judgment and forgiveness. It's like, if we can forgive each other and not judge each other for what happened in the past, then we can have a fun party, right? But for some reason, this King of Pentacles is sulking because he doesn't want to forgive or something. But I do feel like before the party, it would be nice to, when it says take time to breathe out meaning exhale that discussion with him, right? Let him get his opinions out before the party, and you can sort of have this discussion about forgiveness and, you know, judging each other, and, you know, reassure him that you trust your path and you need to trust, and he needs to trust your path as well. But the advice is to talk to the grumpy Gus before you hold the party. Let me know if that resonated. I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye.